Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? Today with our new topic I am here and I'm Fida. We are going to study about the government intervention in the subject of macroeconomics. In macroeconomics today I will describe you about the government intervention that a government can play a role in any economy. What is that role and how a government can play a role in any economy, and how much role a government can play in any economy. And the most countries are without the government role, in which best example is the Rus. Rus is the country in which there is no government role, while in our country in Pakistan there is a government role, and we are existing country in which we exist government, and government has their positive roles in the economy. And for example, if we see the depression, that is a Great Depression in 1930, I have described you in your starting lectures that a Great Depression, and that is a almi bohran in 1930s was the depression that caused due to the no intervention of the government, because the classicals were in the not favor of intervention of government, while the Keynes was in the favor of the government intervention. Classicals wants that there should be no intervention of the government, and government should not make their use and their rules should not apply anything in the economy. They was in the favor of the free economy. Free economy is the economy where there is no any government can intervention in the strategies of the economy, that is a market of the economy. And classicals was said that supply can create its own demand. While the Keynes have proved this, that a supply cannot create its own demand without the intervention of the government. Government intervention is very necessary and compulsory part for every country. While today there are many countries we can say that several countries in which there is no government role. One example I have said you that is the Rus, and here we are describing about the intervention of the government. What is the government role and why it is necessary for any government. And government role is approved by Great Depression. In Great Depression, when there was no government intervention, then there was Great Depression, there was supply surplus, and the things have been destroyed. Things that was in सप्लाई सरप्लस, यानी कि जो सप्लाई में उनकी सरप्लस हो गया था, ज़ख़ीरा हो गया था, थिंग्स डिस्ट्रॉयड कर गई थी. एंड द अदर थिंग इज़ इन द डिप्रेशन, ग्रेट डिप्रेशन, द बैंक्स वाज इन रेपुटेशंस, देयर वाज नो एनी बैंक वर्किंग प्रॉपरली, banks and other businesses, all the businesses closed in a Great Depression. In Great Depression, all the businesses of any country in the whole world, in the whole economy of the world, all the businesses was closed down. And you can judge from here that government intervention has what the importance. From Great Depression we can judge this importance of government. Okay, today I am describing about the importance of the government intervention and the role of the government intervention. Okay, hence we have proved this that government intervention is necessary. Okay, we have proved this. Okay, because government is the more important. We can judge the importance of a government intervention from the from this Great Depression, that a Great Depression has covered whole the economy, whole the world. Mean to say that if the government is not intervened, and that will be the result of Great Depression. Okay, but in the current situation there are many countries, obviously we can say that almost all countries have their government rules and have intervened their governments. Like these examples, we have our government intervention in our country of Pakistan. In Pakistan, government intervention role we will see. Okay, government intervention, what is the role? We can judge it by a definition that government intervention is an action carried till this is an action carried, यानी कि गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशन एक एक्शन है जो कि कैरी किया जाता है, एक एक्शन कैरीड आउट बाय गवर्नमेंट के थ्रू और पब्लिक एंटिटी, यानी कि या तो गवर्नमेंट के थ्रू या फिर कोई पब्लिक एंटिटी के थ्रू इसको कैरी किया जाता है. ओके, एंड द अदर इज दैट अफेक्ट द मार्केट. Other thing is that affect the market, that is action carried out by the government and that affect the market economy with direct objectives. यानी कि ये वो एक्शन है या फिर इसका रोल है या फिर करेक्टर है गवर्नमेंट का जो कि कैरिड आउट किया जाता है गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से या फिर पब्लिक एंटिटी इन अदर वर्ड्स इज द गवर्नमेंट दैट अफेक्ट द मार्केट, जो कि मार्केट को अफेक्ट करता है. This is the what kind of market? It is the market that is existing in front of us in cities. The markets, it is the not any specific market. This market is describing the all kind of markets in which we can say that a market of goods or services. Goods market like the fruits, vegetables and like our wares, clothes and our shoes, etc. Shopping, everything is including in this market, from eating to wearing, everything is included in this market. Market economy with direct objectives. A government can make their objectives. Obviously you can judge that no any task, any of the task is without any goal or aim or objective. Without any goal, aim or objective, no one can play their role in any economy or in any market or in any task. If we can for example, if we want to do something, for example that is your lecture, you will listen the lecture, see the video in front of you and listen the lecture by your ears, and after that you have your objectives in your minds that that are called the objectives. Objectives maybe you will make objective that when you was listening the lecture and attending your class, you will put the questions on your register. These all are the objectives. When you will put the questions on your register and after that you will make objective that I will ask these answers of these questions from the ma'am. This is your objective, and you may have their objective to passing your life. You have objective for going into bank and for fulfilling this objective for fulfilling your objective of going to bank job. You are studying about the BBA. Maybe your objective may be for going into the business. For going into the business you will fulfill your objective, that is the passing your degree, that is BBA or anything else. Okay, that affect economy with direct objectives. Repeat it again. Is a action, government intervention is a action carried out by government or a public entity that affect the market economy with direct objectives that can increase. Objective means why we need these objectives. Behind these objectives other thing is the government. Why government make these objectives? For increasing economic efficiency. For increasing economic efficiency. Why increasing efficiency? For increasing efficiency by market failures maybe there will be a market failure at a specific time in the economy. Government want to decrease and finish that market failure and want to increase the economic efficiency. Okay, market failures are externalities exist. What is this externality and what is the meaning of this externality? Okay, later I will describe you about the externalities. Exist through regulation. Okay, from which objectives and okay, for fulfilling these objectives, how a government intervened in the economy. For fulfilling these objectives, government make some things, some rules and passed from some ways, that are the through regulation, through taxation and through subsidies. Through regulation, how can a government can intervene, can make rules, different rules can make government. For example, today's there are many SOP rules are existing in our country. For example, it is the very best role of the government in our economy in the corona days. We are seeing the government intervention, and it is the almost in my life and in yours life, it is the very best example of the government role for every country, that a government is intervening by playing their role in any country. And government is regulating some rules and regulating the economy by SOPs, that for example, government have made the SOP and 2 days that for example, a market will be closed, every shops will be closed at 7 o'clock in the evening. This is a SOP, and like these other things for fulfilling their objectives, government making the some ways and using some rules, and these are the regulations. And taxation system when will be needed. Taxation system is needed when there is a inflation or deflation, then government can apply their fiscal policy. Through fiscal policy, contractionary fiscal policy, and other is the expansionary fiscal policy. Through contractionary or fiscal policy or expansionary, government use taxation system and subsidies. When will be taxation? In the inflation days, government can take much of taxes, and after collecting these taxes, there may be no much money will be remained in the economy. And the other thing is subsidies. Subsidies, we can say that in the deflation, when there will be shortage of prices, less prices in the economy, shortage of money in the economy, and wages are so much less, then we can say that subsidies are applied. Subsidies are the things by the government. It is the subsidy that a government can, we can say that a government make utility stores, can invest, government spending. In other words, subsidy is the government spending and taxation is the government collections from the public. Okay, and this was the government intervention. By using this definition and word, every word of this definition, you can use it by defining the government role, government intervention. First of all, we should focus on the some rules why government intervention is necessary. Here we have seen that externalities word, and other is the maximizing social welfare. Obviously, it is the main objective of the government. Main objective of any government in any country is that every government want to maximize their social welfare. And how can a social welfare increase? It is the we can say that it is the main objective, and it is linked through every objective. If we can regulate economy, obviously there will be social welfare. If a government can make taxations through riches, obviously it will put to the poor, and there will be a social welfare. And if government make subsidies, make so we can say that make spendings, obviously there will be social welfare. Okay, it is the main and central objective. Other is the promote general economic fairness. Okay, what is the mean by general economic fairness and what is this economic mean? This is the general economic fairness in which I have described you in your first semester. In microeconomics, we have discussed the perfect competition and monopolistic. What was that monopoly? Take it into your brains, in your minds. What was that monopoly? Monopoly was power by a person, by a company and by a one entity, one firm. It was a power of one firm or one industry, and by using that power, monopolist can make rules on the behind and around of that monopolist. Monopolist can make their own rules for making for selling their goods and services etc. Okay, in monopolist, who will intervene? Government. Government will intervene in the monopolistic life and we can say life of business life. In monopolistic business life, government will make intervention and will promote and will break out the monopoly, breakage of monopoly, and will promote general economic fairness. And other thing is first of all, here it is necessary thing, externalities. What is the externalities? Externalities is the in our society, markets smoke, industries smoke. Externalities is industrial smoke. Here we can judge that a government can roll from our life of eating, wearing to our breathing lives. Our air should be cleaned. Air government can roll making the air clean. It is the externalities are the industrial smokes. For example, here is a factory and any factory, and its smoke is going, its smoke is going from its pumps, and here is working something and smoke, and this smoke will dust over the air and our environment will be dusty. It will affect on the households. These are the houses, colonies. This smoke will affect these housing colonies and will move like this way, and the persons or anybody that are around these will obviously take this smoke by breath. It is the negative externality and it has very negative impacts. Negative. Okay, here how can a government can remove this? By making some rules and it is the objective of the government to decreasing these negative externalities. It is the main objective. Okay, other thing is the free market. When there will be no government intervention, what will be done? We see here, for example, it is a free market in which it is the demand and it is the curve of supply, aggregate supply or aggregate demand at macro level. These are the prices, these are the output levels. Okay, here is price P1 or we can say P0 and it is the output level. Here we will see that if government will not make any intervention, then what will be done? If prices increased, if price is increased. If we see that this is the other thing is the price ceiling I will discuss. If we can set this price P1, then what will be done here? Supply will be, this is the supply, greater than demand. This is the demand point, this is the supply point. This level will be greater. Okay, if there will be decrease in the demand, what will be done? P2. Just think that this is a free market in which there is no government intervention. Then demand will be more. Demand is greater than supply. Here is the shortage of supply, and here is the surplus of supply. What will be the side effects of these? This is the free market and demand is here is less than supply and supply is more. Obviously, when the supply is greater and demand is less, then there is surplus of supply. In this surplus, these things will be collected. यूँ कह लें कि ये जो चीज़ें होंगी यहाँ पर, जो भी प्रोडक्शन होगी, गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज, दैट विल बी डिस्ट्रॉयड. ऑब्वियसली वो गल सड़ जाएंगी ना. यहाँ पर सरप्लस है, डिमांड कम है. ओके, और अगर ऐसा होता है कि प्राइस नीचे आती है, देन क्या होता है? डिमांड ज़्यादा है, सप्लाई कम है. Then will be the shortage of supply, and here is no any other thing that will make this in equilibrium. Who will make this in equilibrium? Now here we will put the government intervention. Okay, फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल दिस इज़ द प्राइस सीलिंग. कि आप ये क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं कि ये प्राइस ज़्यादा क्यों हुई और ये कम क्यों हुई. अगर यहाँ पर प्राइस ज़्यादा की बात कर लें, मोनोपोलिस्टिक का चक्कर हो सकता है. कम क्यों हुई? प्राइस सीलिंग कहेंगे इसे. प्राइस सीलिंग क्या होता है? व्हाट इज़ द प्राइस सीलिंग? प्राइस सीलिंग इज़ द प्राइस सेटेड ड्यू टू द परफेक्ट कंपटीशन. ड्यू टू कंपटीशन. Price ceiling is due to competition, and when there is perfect competition, what will be the prices? All of you know that prices will be decreased. यानी कि अगर एक बंदे को ये ख़तरा हो कि मेरा कस्टमर मेरे पास नहीं आ रहा, तो वो अदर पर्सन के पास जाएगा और उस शॉपकीपर से वो परचेजिंग कर लेगा, तो इस डर से वो प्राइस को डिक्रीज़ कर देता है. तो जब वो प्राइस को डिक्रीज़ करेगा तो तब जाकर प्राइस यहाँ सेट हो जाएगी. सब लोग देखा देखी में प्राइस को डिक्रीज़ कर देंगे. जब प्राइसेस डिक्रीज़ कर जाएंगी तो प्राइस यहाँ सेट हो जाएगी, जहाँ पर हर वक्त डिमांड ज़्यादा रहेगी और सप्लाई शॉर्ट रहेगी. तो यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशन करती है और प्राइस को ऊपर ले आती है थ्रू मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी और फिजिकल पॉलिसी. ये मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी के थ्रू प्राइसेस को, ऐसा कह लें कि यहाँ पर डिफ्लेशन हो जाती है, प्राइसेस डिक्रीज़ कर जाती हैं, जबकि यहाँ पर इन्फ्लेशन हो जाती है. अगर यहाँ पर प्राइसेस सेट होती है तो वो कैसी होती है? कोई बंदा कहता है मेरे पास सप्लाई कम है और मैं अपनी मर्ज़ी की कीमत से ये चीज़ दूंगा, मोनोपोली अपनी रचा रहा होता है. उस टाइम गवर्नमेंट क्या करेगी? फिर इंटरवेंशन करेगी और इन्फ्लेशन को ख़त्म कर देगी. किस चीज़ से ख़त्म करेगी? ये मैं आपको पिछले 2 लेक्चर्स में क्लियर कर चुकी हूँ. थ्रू मॉनेटरी एंड थ्रू फिजिकल पॉलिसीज़. वो पॉलिसीज़ यहाँ पर आएंगी और उसके बाद क्या होगा? प्राइस ऑटोमेटिकली यहाँ से यहाँ मूव कर जाएगी और ये नीचे से भी यहाँ ऊपर चली जाएगी. प्राइस इधर मूव कर जाएगी. और ये प्राइस सीलिंग है. दिस इज़ एंड. अच्छा, अगर अब हम इसमें बात करते हैं कि इन्फ्लेशन के साथ एक और चीज़ भी होती है कि अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ज़्यादा हो जाती है. और जब अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट यहाँ पर ज़्यादा हो जाएगी, ज़ाहिर है लोगों के पास पैसे तो बचेंगे नहीं चीज़ों को परचेज़ करने के लिए, क्योंकि उनके बिजनेस चले गए हैं, वो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है, लोग काम नहीं कर रहे. तो ये अदर जो थिंग्स है ना, अदर बैड्स सारी उसके साथ अटैच होती हैं. और इसमें अगर हम बात करते हैं डिफ्लेशन में क्या होगा, लोगों के पास ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पैसा होगा, वो सेव करेंगे, लेकिन क्या होगा, डिमांड करेंगे और ज़्यादा चीज़ें मांगेंगे, सप्लाई यहाँ पे फिर कम होगी। तो ये चीज़ें इनके साथ साथ ही चलती रहती हैं। ये है गवर्नमेंट का रोल, और गवर्नमेंट इस तरह अपना रोल अदा करती है। और अगर इसमें हम कुछ रूल्स की बात करें टैक्सेशन के थ्रू के गवर्नमेंट कैसे टैक्स जो है पे करें। अच्छा, इसमें ये है कि टैक्सेशन सिस्टम जो है वो एफिशिएंट होना चाहिए। टैक्सेशन सिस्टम पे हम थोड़ा सा इसमें डिस्कस कर लेते हैं। टैक्सेशन सिस्टम एफिशिएंट होना चाहिए। ऑब्वियसली एफिशिएंट होगा टैक्सेशन सिस्टम तो ही काम होगा ना। एफिशिएंट कैसे होना चाहिए कि इतना एक होना चाहिए कि ना जो नॉर्मल रेवेन्यू है ना गवर्नमेंट का, ये नॉर्मल रेवेन्यू अर्न करे। ज़्यादा रेवेन्यू अर्न करने के लिए ज़्यादा टैक्स नहीं लगाने चाहिए गवर्नमेंट को, नॉर्मल रेवेन्यू पे रहना चाहिए। अच्छा, और इसमें अगर हम एक और चीज़ की बात करते हैं तो वो है कि अंडरस्टैंडेबल होना चाहिए टैक्सेशन सिस्टम, कि एवरेज सिटीज़न जो है ना अंडरस्टैंडेबल हो, समझ आना चाहिए सबको, कोई मुश्किल चीज़ नहीं होनी चाहिए, एवरेज सिटीज़न उसको पे करे। एवरी सिटीज़न, किसी का रह ना जाए ना, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि टैक्सेशन सिस्टम कुछ लोग पे करें और कुछ लोग उसको पे ना कर सके, कुछ समझ सके कुछ नहीं। तो इस तरह का कोई भी उनके पास बहाना नहीं होना चाहिए। और इक्विटेबल होना चाहिए, सबके ऊपर बराबर होना चाहिए। ऐसा नहीं कि अमीर पे कम हो, जो जानने पहचानने में हो, और जो गरीब बंदा उस पर ज़्यादा होना चाहिए। इक्विटेबल होना चाहिए, इक्विटमेंट और इक्विटेबल होना चाहिए, सब पर इक्वल होना चाहिए। और बेनिफिट प्रिंसिपल इसमें यह है कि वो लोग जो इसमें बेनिफिट प्रिंसिपल होना चाहिए कि अगर लोग ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं तो उसमें उन्हें बेनिफिट भी मिलना चाहिए, यानी कि वो पब्लिक सर्विस भी यूज़ करें। ये चीज़ आपको मैं समझाती हूँ बेनिफिशियल कैसे होना चाहिए। बेनिफिट इस तरह से होना चाहिए, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर लोग टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं, जैसे हम लोग पार्किंग में जाते हैं, थोड़ा सा इस पे फोकस करें, पार्किंग पे गाड़ी लगा देते हैं तो हमें सर्विस भी मिल रही होती है ना पार्किंग से। तो इस तरह का होना चाहिए कि आगे सर्विस भी हमें वहाँ से मिलती रहनी चाहिए। यहाँ तक ये टॉपिक था आज का हमारा। इंशाल्लाह फिर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में नेक्स्ट टॉपिक के साथ मिलते हैं। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।